Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Psychic Samira and this is going to be a reading for Gemini. So if you feel drawn to watch this video, there must be a message here for you. You can have your sun, moon, or rising sign in Gemini. Let's see. Gemini. We have Five of Wands upright. There is some kind of internal conflict that I feel here. You're fighting with yourself. And Gemini is twins, so there might be a conflict between your internal parts. Let's say part of you wants something and another part of you believes that that is wrong. We have the Seven of Wands upright. Again, the card indicating fighting and conflict. While here you can see who he is fighting, here it's almost like the enemy is invisible. So you might not be fully aware of where this conflict is coming from. You just might feel this internal tension. We have the Lovers. We have the Tower. So something has happened. Could be in regards to love. That was traumatic. That was unpleasant. And now there is this internal tug of war. Maybe part of you wants to get back together with that person. Part of you recognizes that that is wrong and that is going to be a problem and hurtful and just bring more conflict. Maybe you feel guilty for something, or maybe you feel mad at them and part of you wants to let it go, but part of you just stays concentrated on that. So there is this internal tug of war. We have 10 of Cups upright. We have Page of Pentacles upright. We have Strength upright. We have Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see. So you really want a beautiful future for yourself. You want to move forward and do the work that is necessary to build a beautiful future. But what about this Nine of Pentacles? Please clarify. You want to leave something behind, potentially that past conflict. Yeah, we have the Three of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. We have the Hierophant. We have the Fool. So what I feel here is that, again, part of you wants to move on, but part of you is staying stuck on whatever that was, on whatever happened. Part of you wants to move on and part of you is staying stuck. You need to make a decision to honor your emotions, and instead of running away from that internal conflict, to actually sit down, look at what it is, and make a decision and find a solution. Because what I see here is that you are trying to run away from that conflict. You're trying to distract yourself from that conflict. You're trying to focus on the future. You're trying to do the right thing and move on. But part of you is still staying stuck, and it's causing this internal battle. So what is needed here is not trying to run away, but actually to sit down, be quiet, and observe. What is that I'm feeling? Why is there a conflict? For example, somebody hurt you and you chose to move on, but part of you is still staying stuck on them. The reason might be that deep down you are afraid and you believe that they were the one and that you will never find anybody better. If you sit down and look at that and consider that there are 8 billion people in the world, that things do not happen for no reason, that if you're currently not with this person, and considering how many more people exist in the world, you can come to this realization: this cannot be true. If they were the one, you would be together. If there are 8 billion people in the world, there's so many people that will there's so many more people that you can meet and fall in love with. There must be something else. So by consciously choosing to sit down and look at this internal conflict and find an internal resolve, you will be able to move on properly. If something happened, it happened for a reason. If you're not with somebody, it means you're not meant to be with them, or you're not meant to be with them right now. So honor that, resolve this internal conflict, and move on. Is there anything else? We have the Ace of Pentacles. This relates to money, finances, achievement, the self. We have Ace of Swords. So focusing on all of yourself, on what you want to create, what kind of life you want to live. We have the Empress, the Divine Feminine. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So there is somebody else for you in the future, and you are being called to move on, move in their direction. Ultimately invest into yourself, We have the Hierophant, somebody who you will potentially marry. Know that there is somebody for you. What is meant for you will not pass you by, is what I'm feeling here. Is what I'm feeling here as it relates to love in particular. Ace of Wands in reverse. You don't have to know how, you just have to trust and keep moving forward. And the more you stay in this energy of internal conflict, the more you push that manifestation away. So this internal conflict needs to be resolved. You need to consider what you want to create in your life. You need to release the past, let go of the past, resolve that emotional attachment, and powerfully step into this new, into the direction, into the future. There is something waiting for you there, but you cannot find it when you are in this energy of internal tug of war. We have the Sun in reverse. Please clarify. You're fighting yourself. You're fighting your sense of worth. You might not potentially believe that this is not for everybody, but some of you might not believe deep down that you are worthy of being happy. But this is not true. You are worthy of being happy. It's just whatever happened to you cast this shade. But you are worthy. You are human, living your life, making mistakes, learning and growing. This is just a natural part of life. You are allowed to make mistakes. You can forgive yourself for making mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. There's not a single person in this world who did not make a mistake. You deserve to move on and in acceptance of yourself, knowing you can create and experience amazing things, knowing there is more good to come, but you need to move forward, okay? Whatever that situation was that you... Okay, so let's see, is there anything else? We have 10 of Cups, we have the Moon again. Know that you deserve happiness and know that you can create it. You can release the past, you can forgive yourself or forgive another person or forgive both and move on. And there are beautiful things awaiting you. Okay, Gemini, I feel like this is your message. Please consider liking this video and subscribing to this channel. And if you would like to get a personal reading, you can find the link for that in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the very best.